Well. Good afternoon once again. This is after church show, and this show, what we do here is we ask people to call in and tell us the churches they went to and the messages they had. But the same way we use it to propagate the gospel, and that is we invite people who have advanced in the kingdom business to showcase their talent, their giftings to the whole world. So what we do is we invite you here, and then we record it on Zoom and put it on social media because we wish that it would have been live on Facebook, streaming live so that people will enjoy. But better still, we have it on the Zoom. We are streaming live on Zoom so that when we finish, we will put it on our social media platform so that people will enjoy the discussion. So this afternoon, I have one of God's generals, and she is in the business for quite long. In fact, I plan on meeting this minister for quite long. I know the Bible says that when the appointed time came, God sent his son. I think this is the appointed time that God wants us to meet. And so we plan of this meeting for quite long. Last week I brought one musician here and it was a wonderful time. This week is one of um, my daughters and I also say sisters, yes, one of my sisters and daughters. She's here this afternoon. Very soon I'll introduce her. And I know on the background you heard a song, a very wonderful, beautiful track on the background. So she's in the person of Minister Veronica Dobalick. Dobalick. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, so I hope all is good.
By God's grace,
I can see that.
everything is fine.
How was church?
It was great.
She's not here alone. She came with the manager. And so the manager is busy doing something. But I think that since we are all on Zoom, maybe you can sit and then just give her the phone to so that they will be looking at her face. Wow. Something like that. Okay, it's okay. So the manager is also here, assistant manager and organizer. He's a big man. Musicians are many. You're welcome. That is Mr. Collins Achina.
Yes.
You're welcome once again. Hope you are doing well.
By God.
You attend one church.
Yes.
That is why the management was easy. I said that you could manage very well.
Yes, of course.
Yes. So this afternoon we look at so many things. Those of you on who join us, I think some of you your audios are off, your audio, but I want to plead with you that you should mute yourselves. Please, when you join us, you mute yourself. We don't want to have a noisy background. So please, if you join us, mute yourself. And some of you, your audios are off. I can see Nene1. Is it the phone name? Your audio is off. Sister Vero yourself, I think your audio is also off. Yes, and then I can see Asante Japheth, Atokobena Kwenu, and then okay, so I can see my sister. Hadas Adelia is joining us soon. I can see my own sister Victoria Akogo. Yes. So the moment you join us, please just mute your audio so that we can have a good discussion this afternoon. Okay, so let's go on with the discussion. Minister Vero. Now, before we start, I want our listeners and those who are watching us to know who you are, who Veronica is. Come on, listen. You are a person. Not somebody. You are from a place. Let those who are listening to us and those who are hearing us and watching us live know who you are. Who is Minister Vero?
I'm Veronica Dobalick, talented by from Congo. A member of the Apostolic Church and from a family of 6.
A family of 6. Wow. So you are the last or the first?
I'm the last one.
Maybe last. Why did you grow as a Christian?
Yes.
You were born into the church.
Yes.
And then you born into a church. You were born as a righteous child in the church. You were dedicated in the church. So your parents were people.
Yes.
They were all in the church. They said apostolic. You were born there.
Yes.
So you have singing there.
Yeah, I grew up singing.
Okay. You were in the church singing.
Yeah, I started singing at the age of 5. Growing up all my life. That's all the music.
So it is part of you.
Yes.
You love it.
So
You never regret that you entered into this. At the time you started, did you know that you sing, you become a star one day?
I never knew.
But did you know that it's a calling?
Yes,
You knew. When you were a child.
Yeah.
How did you know that God spoke to you with some voice? I'm the Lord. I'm sending you as a gospel musician. How did it come?
Growing up all my life, it has been music, I've been singing, and then the courage and everything was there. I never get fed up singing.
Okay. So how did you know that it was a calling? Did God speak to you, or you had a prophecy? Somebody prophesied to you that one day you become the prophesied to you.
There were prophecies.
Or you dreamt.
You
saw yourself
singing.
Okay. You'll be walking and what happened?
I received
ministration. At that time, were you recording the songs that were coming?
Yes, I record some to write. I write them down.
So meaning you have so many songs so far.
5.
I've written down. I still recording.
I have recorded 5, but I have other songs that.
So at what point did you know that this thing is a calling? At what point? You know that this thing is a calling. So let me do it. You know, you said when you were a child, you knew that it was a calling. Is it? Yes. But at that time, you didn't do anything. There was no show. You were just singing, the normal singing. And so at what point did you know that, okay, this is a calling, so let me showcase myself the whole world. Or now you came out with the whole world heard about you. So at what point Because I don't think that you started this when you were a child. When you were 5 years, you talk of. Okay, so at what point did you know? And then
That was in
That was in
2018.
2018.
2018, yes.
Okay, so you started
That was when I was
to
writing them down.
okay, and that is
That
where
is where
you
you
wanted the
wanted the
whole
whole
world to
world to
hear
see
about
about
you.
you.
Now this
So
this
last year,
year,
2019 in October,
okay,
that was when the
When the
songs
songs
were ready.
are ready and
okay,
We had to
you have to
release.
release. And
release.
so
So
it's a full
full
album.
album.
Yes, please.
How
How
many
many
songs
songs
There
are
are
there?
five.
5 songs are there.
songs are there?
How was the
How was
feeling
it
like
feeling like
for the
for
first
the
time?
first time?
You were
You
just
were just
singing that,
singing that
for the
for
first
the
time,
first
and
time, and
now
now
you came out
you
with
came
that.
out with that.
You started hearing
Hearing
the voice of Vero
Vero
itself.
itself.
It was
It was
great
great
because I go
because
for
I go for
programs, I see
programs, I
other
see other
ministers, I'm
ministers.
like,
Okay.
God,
God,
when will I
when will
also
I
release
also
an
release an
album
album
for people to
to
listen
So it was
listen?
to?
like
It
a
was like
dream
a dream
come
Yes,
true.
come
yes,
true.
yes.
Mm. So you
You
felt great.
felt great.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
felt
I
great.
felt great.
But
But
before
before
then,
then,
you were attending
you were
program, they were
attending
inviting
program,
you
they
for
were inviting you for programs.
Alright.
were they
Were
inviting
they
you
inviting
for
you for
programs
programs
Yeah,
before
before
then?
then?
They were
They were
once
inviting
in a
you.
inviting you.
while. It wasn't
It
like
wasn't that.
Okay.
Okay.
So but
So,
you
but
were
you were
participating in some
participating in
yes,
some
I
of
was
the
participating.
programs, and
and
then
things were going
things
on
were
well.
going on
Yes,
well.
So
yes.
So
anytime
anytime
they
you
invite
maybe they
you
invite you
and you
and
go,
you go,
the
the
terms, the
terms, the
conditions, is it any
and
fee? Okay, as
okay,
I'm
as I'm
happy,
happy,
okay,
okay,
because
because
I need to
I
sleep
need
in
to
a
sleep in a
five-star
five-star
hotel and then
hotel and
you need to treat
need to treat
me this, that,
me
that.
this, that, that.
Was there anything attached, any fee, anything like that?
Then like that,
Not at all.
Have you ever
Charging?
charged?
No, I haven't charged.
Why?
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 The
The
ministry is still
ministry is still
growing,
growing, even though
yeah, people
But so
people
But
it
do.
means that
so
when
it
it
means that when
finally
it
grows,
finally
you
grows,
start
I
charging.
won't.
Right, right.
When
right.
no, not
No,
necessarily
not
asking,
necessarily
but
asking, but
when something is
when
given,
something is
maybe,
given, maybe,
but not
but not
necessarily
necessarily
giving them a
giving
charge,
them a
but
charge.
Okay,
as I'm
Okay,
coming,
as
maybe
I'm
to
to
you,
coming,
say
let me
maybe
thank
to
ask
you,
you
you.
let
this
me
question.
ask you this question.
Is
Is
music
music
gospel
gospel
music?
music
What you are
and what
singing?
you are singing?
Is it a
Is it a
calling
calling
or a
or
profession
a profession?
to you?
I think I
Is
would
it a
Is
say
it
calling
a
or a
calling or
profession?
a profession?
it's a
It's a
calling.
It's a
calling.
calling.
It's a calling.
So how do
So
you
how do
treat
you
calling?
treat calling?
I'm a
I'm
pastor,
a pastor,
so I preach the
so I preach
gospel.
the gospel.
So I treat it
So I
as
treat
such.
it as such.
I won't tell
I
you
won't
how
tell
I'm
you how
treating
I'm
it, whether I
treating, whether
charge or
I
not.
charge or not.
Whether I plan on
Whether I
doing
plan
that or
on
not.
doing
But
that or
you,
not. But
it's a
you,
calling.
it's a
How do you
calling.
treat
How
it?
do you treat
I
it?
don't know if I can come in.
Well,
Well,
no
no
problem.
problem.
Manager,
Manager,
assistant manager.
assistant manager.
Okay,
Okay,
let's hear it.
let's hear it.
All right, and good afternoon to our viewers once again and our listeners. Talking about calling and then business.
Mm.
It is said that growing up, she loved music.
Okay.
She loved to sing,
Okay.
and I think when I joined Apostolic, I saw her singing, ministering, and then I realized she has something in her
To deliver.
that yes, that she can do it beyond the church.
Mm.
So basically, it is more of the
So you
service.
saw it as service to God.
Yes, service to God. And
Okay.
the Ashantis have a proverb. They say, "Yeah, waputamana fenunchi so digum." So in as much as we are serving, there's also that reward that God also gives you.
And not necessarily human being, but well, God can also use the human being to do the
Of
message.
course, of course.
Yes.
Yes.
So
So
it's look more
more
calling.
Calling,
It is
yeah.
it
freely
is freely
given,
Given
freely give out.
give out.
out. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
freely give, freely give. So if, for instance, you are
freely
invited,
give, freely give. So if, for instance,
you
if
get
you are
there,
invited You get there.
You finish.
You
Let's say
finish.
Accra.
Let's say
Honestly,
Accra.
Yeah, I'll go there.
finish
Finish
the say
the
goodbye,
goodbye,
minister.
minister.
Try and go Hano.
You know,
You know,
you,
Granny.
the host,
Pastor,
One and
pastor,
only
or
granny.
whatever program that you do.
you know,
You know,
from
from
Debbie.
Boga to
Accra
Accra or
I
wherever.
mute
not
my
just
Not
old.
just
it's by
it's
me.
by
Come
me.
here, video and come
So
over.
in and
In and
out
out of
One
transportation
say
and then
of trade.
transportation and then probably your water or some few things that you provided for. But it doesn't come basically with a charge.
it
It
doesn't
doesn't come with a charge.
Okay.
But
Yes,
just
as
as someone is assisting you or
you are
you are inviting a minister, you will not want to treat
the person anyhow.
Mm.
Yeah, you don't want to treat the person anyhow. So it is not in the line of accumulating wealth,
Okay.
but to propagate
The gospel.
the gospel and then also the God-given talent to get out there.
Mm.
And I believe in due course, as you are going by, there are some things that comes our way. So hallelujah to God.
Since you started this whole meet, well, beloved, good afternoon once again. I'm here with Minister Veronica. She's a young artist, gospel artist coming out. And Father, I like people who have dedicated their lives to serving the Master. Like it. She is not here alone. She's here with the assistant manager. They are managing her so that the work go on well. And I know some of you are watching us live on Zoom. So many people are now. You can also join us. The meeting ID is 918-918-612-175. Meeting ID 918-612-1751. That's the meeting ID. The password is 4 small v small y capital K 1 capital L. That's the password. 4 VY capital K 1 capital L. You can join us. Already we have many people here. We have Felicia who has joined us, Japheth, hey, Commander Gabriel, far away, Accra. God bless you for joining us. And then we have Samson, Techno Spark 5, and then we have Vero herself. Then my sister, Victoria. We have Minister Weja Elizabeth. She was here last week, so she has joined us. She want to have the field, know how it is. She was here. She sat where you are sitting last week.
Wow.
So she has decided to join us. And then Joseph has just joined us throughout. I just joined the video audience of beloved. So as you are listening, if you have any concern, you have any question, you know what to do. Just give us your reaction. Lift your hand. I will allow you to ask the minister. She's here. You ask a question, or maybe you have any contribution for our minister. You want to tell her something. And those of us who are listening, you want to call and then tell us something. You want to call this afternoon, tell us something. You can do that. The line to call is 020-9422-159, 020-9422-159, or 024-5051-774, 024-5051-774. And then the stadium line is 020485461, 020485461. That's the stadium line. You can call and then let's have some great time. In-law Mercy, I've just missed your call. Call back, tell our minister something. Okay, so since you started this whole ministry, what has been your great challenge? What has been your great challenge?
After the album launch, that was in October 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, we planned on having a mega program.
Okay.
That was early this year.
Okay.
But because of the COVID, we weren't able to hold them. But as things are stabilizing, yeah, we are hoping before the end of this year, we'll come up with a mega program, inviting other ministers to minister.
You invite other ministers.
Yeah.
Mega program.
Mega worship.
Mega worship in Bolga here.
Yes, please.
Okay, with other ministers.
Yes.
Who is your favorite gospel musician?
Madam,
and when you were growing up, you had somebody that you picture or you.
Madam Edwina, Minister Edwina Boyer.
One of my daughters, maybe next week, she will be coming here so that we have one on one. Well, so now, apart from the music, is there any other thing you are doing?
I teach.
You are a teacher.
A teacher and a student as well.
A teacher by profession. So the teaching is a profession. You are also a student. Yes. How do you combine these three? You are singing, you teach, and you school. How do you combine these three?
It's not easy, but you need to program yourself very well. Because I know I'll be going to work and then weekend I'll be going for lectures. But due to the COVID, we have our lectures online.
Okay.
So after lectures, I need to go back to music, do some small rehearsals, and it's not easy, but grace is keeping us.
The grace. The grace. The grace. It's a great word. Indeed, the grace. And so let's have you ever had this experience like you are invited to a program or you have your own program and you are singing then miracles happening here and there, miracles, serious ones, and then people giving their life to Christ, people are weeping, they are crying, rolling. Have you ever had that encounter?
Yeah, I went for a program at one place in Bolga here.
Okay.
And then I was called to minister. The atmosphere and everything, sometimes it's not like people falling or but you feel the place very heavy.
Yes,
and
you
then
could see the
you
presence
really
of God.
feel the presence of God.
Exactly.
So to the point I had someone falling to my feet and then the atmosphere was strong. It was strong.
So how was the feeling like you witnessed something like that? How was the feeling like?
It was great. It was great. And then the strength in me became more.
Wow.
So you could feel that the songs were really flowing. Yes.
So you felt great.
I felt
knew
great.
That you were doing something.
Yes. Things were really happening.
Things were happening. Exactly. I like that. So, there is one thing that God hid glory. Somebody taking his glory. So once something like that is happening, what do you say within you?
Most of the times before I minister.
Because as human beings, sometimes you will be taken off and
I did this and I did that.
Exactly.
At times before I minister or even in the course of ministration, I have only one thing I say to God: Father, let your will be done.
Let your will be done. Wow. So once it happened that we know that it is the will of God and you give his praise to him.
Yes.
So how is your spiritual life before you go for a program, before you prepare? How is the feeling like your spiritual life the preparation, being the you fast. What is it? What do you prepare before you face the people? Go out there. No, as a minister, I preach, and I'm going to preach. Of course, I'll pray. I prepare the message. Yes. So your own, how is it?
I pray. At times, it's not only going for programs, but Sunday service. I know going. I'll definitely minister. So I pray before stepping out.
So before you came out with this particular track, I know did you spend some time seeking the face of God?
Yes, things really happened before the album was released. I realized it wasn't easy. So I really had to stood on my grounds to pray because things were happening both physically and spiritually. Even before the album, something happened. I was about to cross the road and then all of a sudden, I don't know, I fell in the middle of the road.
Wow.
I was like, God, that was few days before
the
launching, yeah. So all I did was prayer.
Prayer wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy.
I know. And at that moment, you tell you people what they will say. Now they will attack some other people, witches and all that. We believe in those things, but I know sometimes it may be normal, but other times things like that can happen. Yes. And so you pray. Do you have some day? Because gospel music, the chief in that office. Who is the chief? Who is the chief? Satan. So I know what Satan can do.
Yes.
And so the moment you go into that field, it means that you are challenging him. I know what he is capable of handling. So, there are so many gospel musicians in the system.
Yeah.
I will be listening to somebody's I will, be playing somebody's song. But the moment I see the video, something will put me off. And what is it? Maybe the dressing, the painting, your own. How do you meet God's requirement when it comes to dressing, and then the mixture of so many things? You see, to you, how do you see it? Because as you are sitting here, you are looking modest.
Thank you.
As a gospel musician.
Thank you.
Okay, so do you appear the same way when you are? Okay, do you have what do you call it? Video. How to produce video?
No.
Or you are here to do?
Yes.
Okay. When you are getting ready, you will come back here and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yes. By the dressing side, say something before manager. Manager, you want to say something?
Yeah.
Then okay.
I want to add my voice.
Okay.
You see, since we know where we are coming from and the angle that we have chosen, it is not just music but gospel music, which talks much about God and then whom you represent. In that manner, the management team has observed and seen that a lot of bad deeds are going on. You talked about the dressing, painting and stuff. But we have put things in order that it is not anything that she can wear.